morning, folks. Well, here we go again. Another unique comment about silver. A negative comment, as the way I take it. I just made a video about why I stack silver as an investment. And then somebody by the name of White Marin or something, I'm missing a middle name there, but we'll just call him White Mariner, commented, well, take an ounce of silver to the local farmer's market and see what you can get. Then he goes on to say, I bet you can only get maybe a dozen eggs. I think that was his comment. If I'm wrong, White Mariner, I apologize about the dozen eggs, but I thought that's what I read. That is if you're watching this video. So the problem with that scenario is that the world is dumbed down on what money is. And yes, if you took that ounce of silver to a local farmer's market, chances are nobody would know what it is. And they would think you were trying to pawn off some kind of worthless coin to them. A very small percentage of people, know what gold and silver is. More so silver. Even less know what silver is, let alone the silver eagle. So perhaps now, White Mariner, if I go to that same farmer's market, perhaps only one out of, let's say, 100 booths that sell food, maybe one of them knows what silver is. Perhaps if I find that right person who knows what it is, I would collapse your scenario. And perhaps that person would give me fair value for that silver coin in the products that he or she sold. They would probably gladly, that one person would probably gladly give me the value in product, knowing that the silver eagle that they're taking in as money will possibly double, quadruple its value over time. So yes, that one person would probably prefer the silver eagle, the silver coin, over the equal denomination in fiat currency, because they know the fiat currency is not going to double or quadruple over time. They know it. If anything, they know its value is going to decline. But there is a better risk, a less risk involved with the silver coin. They know that is not going to crash. I just want to also reiterate why I stack silver. It is a less risky asset to store than cash. Less risky. Let's just say I had $100 worth of cash in my safe and $100 worth of silver. Which of the two has a higher risk involved in being worthless, or the value of it going down? Yes, silver does this, but overall the trend is an upward trend. What is the trend of the dollar currently? Maybe let's just be fair. What is the trend of the dollar for the last 8 years? As purchasing power goes. I said that twice because a lot of people don't really listen to the video. They only watch about about 2 minutes, and then they think they know everything. They think they're an expert, and they leave all these crazy comments. Let me ask you something, White Mariner. And by the way, you were not disrespectful. Nobody go and jump on this person's channel or anything. That he in a way created a good scenario. There's nothing rude about it. But do you think the Rothschilds or Goldman Sachs, do you think any of the world elite store cash as wealth? Do you think so? Or do they store precious metals in their vaults while they hand out cash for us to play with? Cash is not backed by gold and silver like it used to be. They purposely did that. They purposely took all the coins that were made of 90% silver, took them and gave us slugs. Worthless metal slugs. Why? If the silver was not worth nothing, why would they do that? What do you think that silver and gold is today? Sure ain't in the banks. Our fiat currency, our cash, used to say backed by, I'm generalizing, equal amount of value in gold. Something like that. This dollar bill is backed by equal value in gold, or something to that effect. No longer says that. They don't want you to have the gold and silver, White Mariner, because it's worth something. And if you have real wealth, you're no longer a slave. They want to keep you a slave. And that's why they give you worthless paper, so you can be your little consumer like all of us and just work and go spend your paycheck. Go back to work, go spend your paycheck on more worthless garbage. Go back to work, go spend your paper on more worthless garbage. And then one day, 50, 60, 70 years have passed and you're on your deathbed and you have nothing. You have nothing to even give your children but worthless shit that they're going to take to the freaking swap meet and get rid of anyway. You have nothing. I'm going to repeat why invest in silver one last time. And for all those people who laugh every time the silver market dips down or falls down after it makes a nice climb, doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt real silver stackers. You see, we're young. We have no intention of trading that silver in to pay off bills yet or to pay off a house yet. We have no intentions of using that yet, that silver yet. We're in the buying phase of our investment. We want silver to crash. Don't you understand it? I rejoice every time silver falls down in price and value, so I can buy more. That is how much confidence I have in silver, knowing that even if it crashed to $14, $13, the confidence I have in it, I'm going to still buy it. Because one day, whether it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 when I retire, who knows? The value of it will be well above what I've spent on it. And if I choose to buy silver when the sheep will finally wake up and know what silver is again, remember I said they're dumbed down, it'll be too late to buy silver. It'll be too late. People will start, the demand for it, once people wake up, will drive silver up to where I could no longer afford it. You will never be able to afford it once the demand kicks in, once the people wake up. I'm buying it now while the people are stupid. So I don't care if the price falls. Let it fall. And you can laugh all you want. White Mariner. Let's just say I took, I invested in the stock markets and somehow I got a paper certificate stock. I don't invest in stocks. I don't know the correct verbiage. Excuse me if I don't have the correct vernacular. But what do you think I can get at that farmer's market in your scenario for that piece of paper stock? Huh? People won't know what it is. And then, yeah, I'm going to be fair. Maybe 1% of the 100 booths will know what that paper stock is. But then there'll be questions in their mind. Is this a counterfeit? Did he print it out on his own home computer? The silver, it's more recognizable as real. There's tests that you can run with a few different types of acids to see if it's real. The weight, you pretty much tell. A silver stacker knows a silver coin just by the sound it makes when you drop it on a table. Just by the sound it makes, you could tell it's real. Try that with your stock that you're so holy with, your stock markets. Anyway, I do appreciate your comment, White Mariner. I really do. I guess I'm a little frustrated because the world is asleep still. Most of the world is asleep, and it's a double-edged sword. On one edge, it's a good thing for silver stackers. On the other edge, it's not a good thing because you're seeing zombies walking the planet. You really are. One day, I hope we both live long enough to see where silver is going to be. And even if I don't live long enough, my intention is to give it all to my wife. Well, it already is all my wife's also. But my intentions are, if I leave this planet too early, to leave her something of real value. Anyway, you folks have a great day. I would appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate the thumbs up. Again, thank you, White Mariner. Take care.